Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
I want to get over there.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Joe Hayden there to bring him down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on.
Let's go, baby.
The Steelers take him down. Javon Hargrave, the
same play again.
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
I turned into somebody, and I tried to run.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
Ooh.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be
I tried to.
And incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From the 41, Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown,
Juju
baby.
Smith-Schuster, 41 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Whoa. Oh, man.
This kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Yeah. Now
he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded at the goal line. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
7, I think so.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
but he
up.
trusted his defense.
Ryan, move, I can't see.
I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. They'll run the screen with Carson. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down.
Where is the running back?
They're going to try the screen. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. On first down, Carson.
Daddy.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 6-0 our score after 1.
My dad said you better quit playing before he's hot on the sticks. Come on, man.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. This is Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 7 yards away, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And he's got it up and through. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it's a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot
How did
connect.
he not catch
Yeah, the
that?
calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Seahawks will take over at their own 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Wilson to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. There he goes right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 75 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Killer.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On second down, Samuels. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Come on, fellas.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now left side on the swing pass. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Samuels, 56 yards, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Why? Wow.
Coming to the line here to begin the next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you gotta like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Cameron Hayward able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They love to take that into the locker room. A little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
You're looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
If you take a knee.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Let's go double count right here. Double screw.
They snap it at one. Now Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Wilson now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
On plays like
What?
this, where the
How
ball
did he
comes
not
through,
get
it's often
the
unusual
ball?
for the team that
He
lost
could've
it to get it back.
ran to the
Because
touchdown.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball. I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Dude, I play football.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace.
What?
You're
There's
looking
some
for some separation
people coming from
in this ball game.
where?
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
I
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They run it with Carson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Run the timeout. Yes. I'll set that.
Set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They go play action with Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he's got Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 53 yards. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, his big defensive lineman, can he get the ball over him? But you get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, oh, look out, because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
He had that.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment.
Let's go.
He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. There's Roethlisberger going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far.
Whoa.
Moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 31-yard line.
I didn't
I'm just
see
impressed he held on to that football. You're coming across the middle on the crossing route like that, absorb that contact. Woo.
All we talk about in today's football is trying to get the football away from the offensive player. Sometimes you just can't do that, and you have to finish a play off with a good old-fashioned tackle, as we just saw.
It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Roethlisberger now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll toss it out to Carson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now he'll square up and throw deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 10. Good for a Steeler first down.
Yeah, I just caught that.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. I know he was going to show it to.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Roethlisberger setting up the screen. This is Samuels. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen. It sets up a 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run forward with Kyle.
Seriously, man.
No chance as he was met and dropped behind the line.
I know.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
The same play as the one
play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Oh. Di kan takas. Come on.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
That's what you was waiting for. I was waiting for.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Like 20. Snickers, got spin.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And it's caught. And he's brought down. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Come on, come on, come on.
Right there. 54, right there. 54.
Here's Roethlisberger. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
That's caught by Hollister. And
how did he catch that?
Before he's out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Goddins get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
We got 4.
Roethlisberger dropping to a knee.
I quit. Good game, bro. Good game, man. Good game, boy.
I want to verse Uncle Rich. And I want him to lose and go down. What's up? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? What's up, bro?